Welcome to a series of interviews that I recently conducted with an elder and a spiritual leader in our local community here in New Mexico. His name is Patricio Dominguez. Enjoy it. Welcome everybody. Today we have an extremely special guest, and I truly mean that. This gentleman here essentially is an expert at the topic of spirituality and how cannabis specifically can affect spirituality. So please, sir, if you could introduce yourself.
My name is Patricio, and I am the founder and on the board of directors of the Church of the Spiritual Path, which I organized in 1998 at the request of indigenous elders. The church was organized because it seemed that it was time to organize a religion based on the concepts and understandings of indigenous native peoples of the Americas. The big three religions that are prominent in America today are all religions that were formed in the Middle East. None of them were formed here in the Americas. They're not native religions. As such, they come from a very, very different concept or worldview of religion and spirituality. I guess the key word here is spirituality, because religion is codified spirituality. In other words, someone has a spiritual awakening, a lot of other people begin to connect to it or associate with it, find it intriguing or resonating with them, and so they codify the worldview that this particularly spiritually awake being has, and then build a dogma around it, hoping that this particular person's spiritual awakening would generate a holier, more harmonious, and by the word holy, I mean holistic worldview. So this is what has been the situation in the West, is a worldview, a way of seeing the world and spirituality that was born in the Middle East, was transferred to North America at the cost of the original spirituality of North America. Because there was a spirituality here, but it was very aggressively suppressed. Now, the native peoples, the elders, you might say, that are still connected to the original North American, or I should say the American worldview and spirituality, are saying it is time for a re-emergence of our worldview, our spirituality, because the imported worldview, the imported spirituality, imported religion is not serving us. And in fact, we feel that it is a detriment. It is a detriment to our land, our communities, and our people. So we need to get back to what used to work for us. And so the Church of the Spiritual Path was an outgrowth of this. It was an attempt, or it is in process, an attempt to reawaken the original spiritual path of the native peoples of the Americas.
I hope you enjoyed this interview. I know that it was an incredibly interesting experience for me, and I hope that at least some of you shared some of that interest. As always, if you like videos like this, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. or consider becoming a patron for our channel or a donor to the Medical Cannabis Research Fund, where we are fighting every single day to bring you objective, relevant information that you could use to make informed medical decisions, that you could use to maybe even expand your consciousness. We're doing it here. We're working for you at the Medical Cannabis Research Fund because together we are changing the world.